everyone, it is LaDonna with Happy-go-Lowery's Creations, and yes, I know I look a mess. I'm extremely tired today, and you guys just get me the way I am. So let's see if we can get this going on the Facebook. And then we can get going here. Ooh. So we have molds out. We have the new stirrer. So we have this. I'm extremely tired. I am beyond tired. But when am I not that tired lately? I always seem like I'm so tired. I do. And then I was warm, so I had to switch shirts. Because it's like, holy moly. And I'm just trying to share this out real quick. My brain just feels like it's like, do. Like, what am I doing? Let's got some of these people so we can get the show on the road. And then we'll go to town. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is I actually want to try and do the napkin on it. So this is Chalk's little phone holder. This is like a bamboo, but I wanted to see about resin. So I actually went through and tried to find something that was as level as I could, because my one cookie sheets, they are not level. They are not level. So, I had to find something else. So I found a gift from I am good. Everyone from YouTube, I am good. Mr. Country Boy 615. I'm sorry. 00 times 00. And the other one. Well, thank you. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. KRM. So I actually have a glass cutting board that my sister got me for Christmas. And this is going to work perfect. Then I have one of these silicone mats on it. And we're going to try and see if we can do all three. And all three, I mean, maybe these little ones too here. Hey, Daryl. So, well, thank you. This is Chalk for Chore. We are doing resin. Like if I could get this stuff open. Thank you, Kim. So these are really cute. Like there's little tags, there's little bones, there's a kitty head, a little fish. You could actually do two like little kitty ones, And you could do like earrings if you wanted. I mean, you could do all kinds of things. So we're going to see about this. It's always good to have a mold available if you have too much resin left over so that you're not wasting it, okay? So I've already got the molds out. I already measured, checked how level they were. I was trying to be good tonight, and we are going a little bit early, y'all, because I've been up since before 4 a.m. and I am just a little tired. We're going to put gloves on. The patio door is wide open. Oh, these are some tight gloves, let me just tell you. Whew. I had got some from a friend because I wanted to see if these ones were better than the blue ones that I get from the doctor's office, because they always give me ones for Jason, right? So I have my torch. I have my alcohol. I have my red Solo cup. And then I have, oh, I need one more of those. These are little mixing cups. I actually want to get some of the silicone mixing cups so that when you're done with them, you can squish them and all the residue will just come out. These ones right now, I will tell you, like, I just pitch these because they just really, I don't think they go very far. So we have everything that we need. And like I said, I want to try and do, oh, I should probably do this first. So I want to take and put this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our big, huge paintbrush. And we are going to, I probably cut that butterfly too close again. Let's see. I just want to have it a little big so that I can if I need to cut it down, I can cut it down. So you wet it and then you can tear it. So that you can it's harder to tear, I will tell you, with gloves on. Okay. So just so we have somewhat of a oh, is it like way behind, Kim? So if someone is doing trivia on Facebook and YouTube, I should go to YouTube to get the question first, right? So Chalk actually sells the resin. And this is resin and hardener. So when you do this, you want to do equal halves. Now, I measured that the big parts of these molds take a full cup like this size. So this is, These don't say ounces. These are 60 milliliters. So when you're going to mix the two of them together, I'm doing it in 2 solo blue cups just to make sure. Because, you know, some people say it can eat through your cups. And they will tell you right on here that you only have about 40-minute work time.
Here is your reminder. Fill out timesheet.
Ziggy, stop. That's Ziggy. He's always. And it doesn't really, I guess, matter which order you put it in according to them, but you need to let this set for 24 hours. Okay? Ugh, gotta get some little scissors to pop the tops on these. So I was so happy I got in and I was able to order our chalk new peanuts collection. I ordered it even before 10 o'clock and it is already shipped. I was like, wait, what? It's already shipped? So they are on top of it. And if you guys don't know, we have collaborated with Peanuts. It is their anniversary year. And we now have I gotta get down here so I can see. So we want to do okay, so that's the hardener. Y'all remember, I did the hardener. So we're going to do this one next. And we're doing these in smaller batches. Just to make sure everything goes okay. Once I get those different cups, it'll be easier to do. And I have a feeling I should have bought more resin today. Oh, dang it. Resin is heavier, so I should have ordered it today because as the designer, I got free shipping on orders of 125. So you're going to take this and you're just going to pour it in. And I will tell you, ours does not smell unless you get like right over it. Like otherwise you really don't smell it. So I'm just going to take and scrape this out. To my sister Kim, any news? And then I will tell you guys all news if Kim doesn't have no news to share with us first. So this one was the hardener. Now this one is, they just call it the resin, okay? So we're gonna so I've been up since before 4 a.m. I thought Jason needed me. He didn't. So then I took a picture of the moon, which was a good thing because when we left to go to dialysis, we were having thunder and lightning. So you could not see the moon. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. So I found too, through doing a lot of research, that if you get a little resin on you, hey Denise, oh okay, I was worried it might, it's so hard to praise things, right? Just take that little bit of alcohol and it'll get it off. Thank you. So we now have a new toy. So you can make this go super fast. And I thought super fast would be better, right? No. Super fast is not good. You want to go slow. Ziggy set a timer for 3 minutes.
Good evening, LaDonna. 3 minutes, starting now.
So you're going to put it in. And you're going to just let this go for 3 minutes. I know some people up in Leona said that they had quarter-size hail. So this is the most important part. You don't want to stir this with a popsicle stick if you can. And you want to only stir one direction. You don't want to go crazy wild in here. You can move it around and go up and down to get it. Now this should only fill one of these. Should only feel like this. But I wanted to make sure of how this would work before we did anything. So, and then we can play with all the other ones. So you want to make sure you have alcohol nearby, baby wipes, some type of either a hair dryer or a torch, if there are bubbles, and gloves. Patio door is open. Oh, no. Not this weekend. That's really bad too because it's St. Patty's Day weekend. So yeah, my day has been not the best. I actually texted a friend and said, I am so crabby. I felt extremely crabby, so tired, and I was like, I didn't even want to come live because I'm so tired. But then I thought, you know what? No, Donna, you can't do that. So we are just mixing this up. And we have an order for a clear mold. So we're going to do clear, and then we're going to do pretty on the other one. The order is because she wants to paint on it. But I will tell you, you can add any of our chalk paste to your resin. You can add glitter. You can do like there's... As soon as this is done mixing, I can show you. See, I should have got the one that the mixer is Ziggy Stop. You can get ink to use in here. Okay, so we're gonna just shake this because you don't want to create a lot of bubbles, okay? So just kind of let this drip off. And I can actually pour this in one. So you're going to see me pour it in this one right here. And you just pour it in. And like I said, if you didn't see before, I had the level out to make sure, and this is supposed to be self-leveling as well. And look at this. I know you guys can't see this very well. Stay. There is like no bubbles even in here. But if you're worried about air bubbles, you can take a little bit of alcohol in a little spray bottle and try not to miss your tablet. You can put that on there as well. If you do have some bubbles, you can turn down your flame. Oh. Turn down your flame real low, and you can just lightly go over any air bubbles that could be on the top. Okay. Woo! Did you? That is just so exciting, Kim. I'm just so happy for you. So if you guys didn't see, my sister put down money on a house. So that is quite exciting. So now we're going to come all the way up to the top because we got 2 of the other parts of the stand to do. You close in 10 days? Oh my gosh, Kim, that's crazy. So we just want to make sure that these are even. Yep, I might have to place another chalk order. Oh, but I can't because I don't need another $125 worth of stuff to get free shipping. I'll just have to suck it up and pay for shipping. Okay, so that's equal amounts. So we're going to put it in here again. And then once we have the special orders little part filled, then we're going to play, and I'm going to show you how you can add ink and chalk paste to it. So for if any of you like the peanut characters, I did get all of them today. So that will be really fun. And of course, our color of the month right now is called Woodstock. So our resin, you do not need to set it underneath a light or anything. Look at that. The sun is just going down now, and it's after 7 o'clock. How crazy is that? What's crazy is that they said we could have snow on Saturday. So we're going to put this in. Ziggy set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
So like I said, you don't want to go real fast. You just want to go slow. And like you can start it going a little faster and then just slow it down. That'll prevent a lot of air bubbles. And then we're just going to see what these do in here, these little droplets, how they'll add. Hey, Monica. So we are so that means my sister will be a lot closer to me, which I'm thrilled with. Because there is sometimes I wish she was a lot closer, and like Jason and I'll be able to go out to her house. He can get his puppy fix because she has 2 big beautiful huskies and a lot of cats, and he loves playing with cats too. I can go to her house and I can grill at her house and bring all the food back to my house. But she's got a gas. But hey, that's better than nothing. And then next year I can help her with like doing her yard and everything too. So yep. So that is good news. this is our news now, mine and Jason's news. Jason will have surgery on Monday. He will go in at 6:15 in the morning. They are going to try and get him back by 7. 8 minutes to the hospital, and we're like 8 minutes to the hospital from our house. So he will have surgery done, and he will have to hustle as soon as they let him go. We're going to have to hustle to dialysis. We're going to have to cut some of our dialysis time. He's going to have to eat a little snack there, and then we'll get home, and then the next day we go and see how everything went. And it's, yeah, so today, trying to get all that figured out was crazy. Oh, that bill. Ziggy, stop. So you guys, I have this real big thing, like, I would prefer to cook on wood, but most of the time wood takes forever to, you know, like, you know, get to the point that you can cook on it. And so I normally just use charcoal. Now, I know a lot of people say charcoal isn't clean, but I like to put like the little hickory chips and stuff on my charcoal, so then you still have that great flavor. And he was teasing. So we're going to pour this in. And we're going to let it, give it a little shimmy shake here. And see, we need just a little bit in here. And then just that little bit there. So now you do not want to mess with these for 24 hours. And when they mean 24 hours, they mean 24 hours. Don't pick it up. Don't mess with it. Don't do anything. Now on here, this one has no bubbles at all. Okay. So we're going to put a first layer down on this one, because I want to add some of that tissue paper. So I should probably put this down on a paper towel. I do not want to have resin all over my desk. So we are going to just kind of move this around for right now. And then we're going to try and see what happens when we add this paper napkin to it. I don't know if it'll work, but y'all know me. I'm always willing to give everything a try, right? Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Make sure it's all the way to the edges, even though I can't see it. I'm going to really try and push that up here. And push it over here. Now what I can do is, because this is on a glass cutting board, I'm going to turn this. Yeah, dialysis wanted us to come in at 10:30, but that would mean he would have like an hour to kill in between, and we would not know what to do. Ugh. I heard the helicopters out the other night. So we don't have any resin down here right now because I just want to see what this will look like. So now remember, when you do this, how do I say this? Like, this is what you're looking at right now. This is the back. So it would be like this. So this is the side right here. So remember that when you put anything down in here, you want to make sure that this is a little bit long. That we're going to try and squish the butterfly in. That you're putting it the right way, or you will have it, you won't be able to see the design. Okay, so I'm just going to trim these off, these wild looking edges. I'm going to trim this just a smidget. So if we went into dialysis at 10:30, it would be 4 hours before we'd get home. Ugh. So we're going to drop this down in here, and we're going to scooch this a little bit and see if we can get this all to So I asked Jason, because, you know, he's old enough to make his decisions. I said, this is what they would like you to do. And he's like, nope. He's like, I do not want to go into surgery and then come out and have so much time to kill. He's like, if we go home, he's like, I can tell you this right now, I probably won't go. So it's like, oh, that's not a good thing. I need to find that little new spatula I bought. Not this one. Where's the other big spatula? This one. So like they're like, well, that's your decision, but you're gonna have to sign the papers that say, you know, that you chose not to do your full dialysis time. She's like, you know, that'll hurt when you go to get the transplant. And I said, we're not even on the transplant list, so what does it matter? And I was probably a little short with her, but, you know, I know that they're just trying to do the best for everybody, but it's also, I am doing the best for Jason. And for Jason, it means just getting it done. Okay? So now we don't have enough to do this little piece. So I'm going to show you, we're going to do one more thing. Well, okay, so if he goes there, even the latest time they said would be 6:30. So we'd have to be there no later, right? So then you go and, this one is resin. You you know, a lot of times they make you wait forever, but he's the very first person having surgery. So I don't see why they have to take forever to get him back there. But say he got out at 8 or 8:30, and then he didn't have dialysis until 10:30, he'd have over an hour and a half to kill. yes, he would be able to eat and stuff, but what are we going to do? Sit in the car and eat and then just sit there? Because we know he can't come home. Because he's going to be too tired, and it's going to be a hard enough day on him as it is, just to, you know, get up so early, have eye surgery, and then, you know, come back home and everything. So it's like, that's fine. Oh yeah. So I hope that everything goes well for us on Monday morning. And then Tuesday, I hope they don't have us go in at the crack ass of dawn to have his, to see how the surgery went. Because that is always fun too. Okay. One more time, Ziggy. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Let me tell you, I love this little mixer thing. This, I want to see how well it works with our chalk paint as well. And then I'm hoping, because now I'm like overtired. I tried to lay down twice today, but the back of my neck and shoulders hurt so bad. And I think it's because I sit like this at dialysis so I can see the TV. That's why it was hurting so bad. It's not allowing me to rest. And then one of my neighbors decided to, you know, just be loud. It's like, come on, people, I'm tired, I'm crabby. God forbid, don't let Donna get crabby. So yeah, I didn't even make real supper for us tonight. And I feel really bad about that, but so we are in the car and we're going through Culver's drive-thru because I was like, no, I'm tired. I want to get fish, right? So we're in there and I just pulled up and Culver says, what can I make fresh for you today? And my phone rings. And I have it set up on Bluetooth in my car, right? So I like answer and she's like, hi, this is the surgical team. And I'm like, oh man. So the people are trying to like take my order and I'm like, okay, trying to talk to her on the phone. I say, can you hang on? I said, like, just trying to place my order. She's like, I'll call you back in 5. So we quick place our order. We drive, pay, and then you know, if you go to Culver's, because they make everything fresh, you drive up, they put the little sticker on your window, and then they bring the food out to your car, right? So here they come out to the car, and here she calls back. And I'm like, great. I'm like, such perfect timing. So she's telling us all the stuff, and she first said they wouldn't bring us back in until 7:30, and I said, she's like, so he'll get out about like 8:30-ish, that he'll be 8:30, 8:45, that he should be able to leave and go home. And I'm like, that's not going to work. I said, because he has dialysis. Well, they shouldn't have scheduled surgery on the same day as dialysis. I said, they only have dialysis Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She's like, oh, let me call you back. So I'm agitated beyond agitated now. And I'm like, this is not working for me today. So I was just like, so she's like, if you can get here at 6:15, and then we'll get you back in as soon as possible. We'll try and get you in between 7 and 7:15. I'm like, you should be able to get us back in earlier if we're the very first person. Like, they're going to put an IV in him, give him sedation. Like, I'm like, let him just sleep and let me drive him over to dialysis. I don't care. I just want to get it done with, you know. So we'll see how that all goes. Because I'm just quite curious how it will go. And that is why I am agitated, I'm cranky, and I'm tired. Yeah. So then, you know, I got to call the dialysis people, and they're like, well, you do know you're going to have to sign the paper that says that you're leaving early, and you know that transplant. I said, transplant doesn't matter right now. It just doesn't matter. I said, all that matters is making this as easy for Jason as we can. And I don't stand up for myself, but let me tell you, don't mess around with my son. Because I become the big bad mama bear, and I will tear you apart. Because we have found out we can fire people. Yeah, so if, you know, I don't understand why they say if you get there at 6:30, why are they going to start surgery at 7:30? It's like, no, if he's the first one there, get on the ball, man. But he's already had one, and when they did his first cataract surgery, I'm not kidding, he was only in surgery like for 20 minutes. And they brought him out, and when I went back there, they're like, he's ready to go if you want to help him get dressed. I'm like, he doesn't have to wait or anything? And they're like, no. So I was like, oh, okay. Ziggy, how much time left on timer? Ziggy, how much time left on timer? Oh my God, he didn't hear me say the timer thing this time. Y'all think that's been 3 minutes? Let me just tell you. Sometimes it takes all I can do to have a little bit of patience. Because for crying out loud, I'm not a hospital, you know. I'm not a dang doctor's office. Now see this? I can see more bubbles in it. But we will fix that. So we're going to scooch everything into the corners. And now, we're going to spray. Well, and Jason's had like enough surgeries. Like, we know pretty much how long it takes him to come out of anesthesiology and everything, so. So we're just torching to get any extra bubbles out, okay? And I need to get this all the way up here because like it didn't look enough to get it. Now I'm going to try and take this purple Hey, Leanne. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, there we go. And I brought my tweezers over, but I don't see them now. What did I do with my tweezers? So we're going to take the tweezers and we're going to pick up some of these little flakes and we're just going to sprinkle these down into this part. And they said that if you put a little bit of the resin in first and then put this in, it'll be easier. So that is what we are doing. I'm trying not to get glitter all over. Y'all, hang on. I'm like hotter than Hades. I gotta take off my socks. Ugh. My sister got me some really heavy duty socks because my feet freeze in dialysis. And it's quite warm here right now. Ziggy, what is the current temperature?
Right now, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit.
It is 57 degrees right now, y'all. That is warm. Okay, so now we're going to take the little stir stick and we're just going to kind of like swirl it in here to break up those big bunches of it. And then we're going to try and make sure that we get anything that's left in these two little cups. So yesterday I had to walk I got my Amazon package of cat litter and my water delivered, and there was another package and I thought, well, what the heck is this? I didn't order anything else. And it was one of my neighbor's packages. So I had to, not that it was very far, I had to walk around to the back and deliver her package. And I thought, I wonder how many people would do it and how many people would just be like, oh, too bad, so sad. But I think if I had my package was delivered to the wrong spot, I would hope somebody would deliver it to mine. Oh, so right here, this is a little dog bone. Not that we have a dog at all, but we're going to fill that one in. And then there's some kitty heads here. So we're going to fill the little kitty heads. And do the little one. Woo! That one filled up really fast. And since I got a little bit in the fish, we're going to put some in the fish now. We don't have a lot left, so let's see which other one we can fill. So, how can there still be so much left in this little... See, this is why you have an extra something out, so that you're not wasting any of this. I don't think that'll fill the whole thing, but I don't want to waste any, and we'll just see if we can get it to at least go down to the bottom, and we can figure something out with that, okay? Now we're going to put this back in here. Yeah, see, I'm curious too. So you can take, like, this is pigmented ink. And you guys, some of you know that I have mica. You can like do that as well. But you can add like just a little drop. It's like, is there a hole in here? I gotta get some insurance so I can get some new glasses, y'all. Woo! So we're gonna put a little blue in here. A little blue in here. Let's get this wiped up right away. I don't care so much if it's on the silicone, but I don't want it on my desk. And there's a lilac bush too. This is really weird because this just stays like in one spot. I thought this would kind of like spread, but it really doesn't. So I'm just going to add like little, almost like little polka dots to this one. And we're actually going to stir. I think I'm going to stir with this. Guys, this stuff is sticking to my my little glove. So I'm just going to like swirl it in and see what happens. Whew, I can smell something right now. And then okay, I'm gonna wipe that off. And then I think I have one more color over here. I do. Not that I would probably do a pink bone or pink dog, but I don't know. He hasn't messaged me. I am glad they do have like a outside storm cellar they can go into. But because they don't have the same type basements like that we have. They gotta go outside of the house to go to the storm cellar, which I don't really like. But they at least have a safe place to go. And at least he knew ahead of time that, you know, storms were coming, so he didn't go and say, go out on the lake and go fishing or something. So, you know, that makes me feel a little bit better too. So we're going to drop a little bit in here. And we're just going to play and see how this stuff works. And we're going to put a little bit in here as well. Because I just kind of want to see. Because you never know until you like just see, right? And then I want to add a little bit of blue over here. And a little bit of blue, and then we're going to swirl those. Ugh. You know, I worry too because they said, I think Omaha and stuff could have blizzards, and I thought, ugh, we have family in Omaha. I really would hope that like, you know, they're not in line for their blizzards and stuff. I'm like, wow, Mother Nature, she is pissed off beyond pissed off. That's all I can say. Oh my gosh. Y'all guys, can you see these? I'm going to move the camera in just a minute so that y'all can see this. Because this is looking really cool, the swirly stuff. But I can tell you, I probably could have turned on Jason's friend has a Costco membership, and she saw this really cool fan, and she got it for us, and then I just paid her because our nearest Costco is in Appleton, and I don't know anyone who has a Costco membership. And we got this fan at a really good price, and it's a small fan, it's powerful, and I'm like, whoo. Okay, waiting till y'all see this. Okay, ready? Oh, good Lord. So I'm going to try and mix this up a little bit more so that they're very similar. I think this one needs a little bit more of the purple drops in here. So how many of you would be like up to trying resin? Yeah, I really should have ordered resin today when I got the peanut stuff. Because guess what I ordered? I ordered the resin square coaster set. Okay. Force it down a little bit. And I want to pull that up through here. So it kind of has a little bit of that look all the way up through it. Whee! That little piece of napkin is quite thick right there, so it's having a hard time getting up over it. It's like the salmon going upstream. Oh, Kim, should the sturgeon be running soon? We always liked going and watching the sturgeon. Dalton would probably like it even more now since he's like an avid fisherman, but I don't know when the sturgeon run starts, but I know it's a little chillier because we normally wore our coats when we were up there watching them. We used to go to Shiakton to watch the sturgeon. You know I would do any resin for you. But see, I already placed my order today because I wanted to get the peanuts right away. And I did not realize, I thought I had 2 more unopened bottles. And I didn't have, I only have the 1 set of resin bottles now. So, that's probably not going to be enough to do the coaster set. We're just going to swirl that a little bit. And I think I want, oh, I wonder if I can pick this up here and just get a little bit. I want like just a touch, but I'm so afraid I'm going to get too much. Come on, 1 little drop, you can do it. So my shirt, someone just said that they liked my shirt. You can order resin, like these molds are from Amazon, but I use our resin because our resin is low fumes. Like you hardly smell it at all. And this is like this type resin. There's resins that you know that you can see people all do, like the pyramid shaped things in that. That is not this type resin. So I know this resin works with all of these type things. So that is why I use our resin. So there we go. So let me take these off. Oh, I gotta get some bigger gloves. Those are too small. Whew. My hands feel so sweaty now. Whew. I'm going to actually get the stool. And then don't look at my chest or my stomach. I wanted to do these on there, but then I thought, you know what? If I do that napkin, it'll match my kitchen. Ugh. Because my bowls match those napkins and my placemats. So this is the one you can see is just the clear, right? And then look at this. Hang on, let me turn it so that, I'm sorry that there's glare from the light. But see how you can see the napkin underneath? And then look at this. That got a little too dark for me. But that's why I tried to make it like this down here. Because these 2 pieces go together. And then these 2 go together. And here, look, that's just where I dropped it in the middle. And look at what it's done. So see, and then this is the one by Chalk. This is our wood one. And then here you go. Now these have to set 24 hours. Try not to mess with them. I'm just trying to make sure that it's all the way to the edges. So you don't want to mess with it at all. Just let it set, and then you can go back and after 24 hours and move it. Because if you do it too soon, like I did on my one little tray, you can tell where I started to pull it out too early. It's a little uneven there. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tonight. I'm going to go plop myself on the couch because I'm hot. And what are the little pieces? So these pieces, oops, hang on. Let me get it so that these pieces here, these are like this piece. And then this is a little dog bone, a little fish tag. So these are like little pet tags. Or I could plop them out and I can make earrings. Once I pop them out and do another set of them, I could do that as well. So, yeah, look it. Little doggy tags, and then you can write on them or whatever you want. So, I hope you all have a great night. And thank you guys for being on here. And now I have to clean up this mess. Resin is a little bit more to clean up than, you know, the chalk. But what's in the cup, you can just throw those away. The only thing I have to do is clean my... Hey, Tracy, sorry we're just getting off, but you can watch the replay. I just have to clean the mixer, the new mixer. So, you guys have a great night. I will chitty chat with you tomorrow. I don't know when I'll be on. Sometime tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Don't forget, my name is LaDonna. This is Happy-go-Lowery's Creations. Please like. Please share. And most of all, thank you guys for being here. Bye now.